first gas station. Averaging 10 miles to the gallon, which for a Ford isn't bad anyway. Never mind pulling all that weight. But yeah, so we're at our first gas station here. Actually meeting a buddy here. So he'll be going on the trip with us, and he lives up this way, so he just met us up here. What a beautiful sight. Love it. Let's check the tires, see how the tires are doing. Hopefully they're not hot. These tires aren't the best, but we didn't have the time to get new ones. So, ooh, the back one's a little warm. Not terrible, but a little warm. The back ones are warm, but that's about it. Not terrible. We're doing pretty good.
Not terrible.
Dude,
Riding pretty good.
Riding great. Mark's been sleeping already, dude. Unbelievable. Made it to another gas station. We doing not too bad on fuel, but we are in Montana and we are getting more fuel. Everything's still tight. Everything's still good. This car hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. But we are well on our way to the dunes. I think from here we're only about, I don't know, 3-ish hours away. But yeah, we haven't been doing, even this 80, we haven't been doing that because these tires are shit. So we're actually doing pretty good, but they're not the best tires, so we aren't doing 80. But slowly but surely, we're getting there. Okay, so Breck just went and bought a flag from the dunes. Turns out it doesn't even have holes in it to mount them. What kind of crap is that? And Jenna's nice enough to let Mark borrow her car to go get a new axle for his Razor because he broke it. We hadn't even gotten out there yet. He went out there to play around and then broke the axle. So
too much fun.
We're switching day whip flags on the Breck's car so that he can have flags. And yeah, pretty cool. M whips. Just unhook the quick disconnect on the lighted whip, and then hook this back up, and you're good to go. Literally like 2 seconds. But anyway, he broke the left rear axle over there. I don't know if you guys can see it from here. I don't want to jump on the trailer, but you want to give her a wiggle, man? Oh yeah, both sides too, inner and outer. That's probably gonna be a real mother trucker to get out, but. Anyway, he literally like 10 minutes in the dunes, and we hadn't even left the trailer. We were still getting ready, and he was out playing. And
these guys take forever. So
yeah, well,
I had to go play.
And it costed him. Yeah, so this is where we are. He will not be joining us for the first part of the morning, probably.
Next time you see me, you'll probably
yeah.
Yeah,
because it'll be dark.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Lost out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time. to lights. When I'm old and losing sight, to carry me home over the satellites, satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, to carry me
The wind up there? Terrible.
Was it?
Terrible, dude. So you go up there, I went up there, and it's like weird. It's got huge just divots everywhere now up there. It's not as flat as it was. And then like right at the very top, you like where I let off the throttle, it dips clear down and then back up again. It's really weird. But once you get up there, it's like what you see up there the whole time, all that sand that's just coming over the edge there, it's ridiculous. And then I couldn't find my tracks. It covered my tracks up. I couldn't find my tracks where to come back over because the sand is so high in the air, you don't know where the edge actually starts.
Yeah.
So I like tried to follow my tracks back and they were already covered up by the time I got back to the edge. So you've probably seen me come over the edge and then back up, and then I was like, wow, I'm way further over than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh! Damn, dude, he almost went.
You were, so see where the dark tracks are up there on top?
Yeah.
So you were actually farther over. You're like probably about right here instead of right there.
Yeah, it didn't feel like that when I came over. I thought I was pretty much dead in line with you guys, but it's deceiving up there. It's way different with the wind. I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
Not a fan.
the
Stopped it there.
yeah, this sand is making today quite an event. Meanwhile, you only see 3 cars sitting here, but we are looking good in our shirts. Erin says Imperial under her sweatshirt, but yeah, we got 3 cars here. Sam is on his way, should be here a couple more hours, and Mark is on his way back into Rexburg Motorsports to get, you probably can't even hear me, but he's going to get a axle because Breck had to get a flag and Mark went out and decided to break an axle. So he's fixing the Mistress right now, and then Breck just decided to steal Mark's flags for the time being.
Yeah, so the wife is now sitting in the Cadillac because the wind is so terrible and it kicks sand up, and he's got a full cab. Well, we're going to be heading back, and going to be heading back to meet up with, well, Mark's still trying to fix his razor, I'm sure, and Sam.
Yep.
Let's, I want to hit the big dunes on the way back.
Let's do it.
Big dunes, let's go, let's get it.
The wind is.
That's true. If we stay lower, I think we'll be good.
Yeah, but you
Don't hit the tops.
You still have to go up over
Yeah,
the tops.
that part sucks too. That part. What do you think about the air pressure? So we dropped air pressure. I had 14.5 and he had 16.5 in his, and we dropped mine to 10 and dropped yours to 12, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So far, I think the turning has been a little bit better. It's not a huge notice, but I think I'm not. I feel like I'm catching traction more too.
I'm getting more traction. I think if anything, I might drop the rear before I can actually stop the turn.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I've got pretty good traction or steering, but I think it's just due to the ribs on the front.
Right. That definitely helps you,
Yeah,
for sure.
I think I might drop the rear a little bit more. when I notice when I'm side hilling, I'm not sliding back down. I'm staying pretty much.
Yeah, I noticed
down.
that too. We were on a side hill and I didn't actually fall down the hill with my rear end, which was pretty nice. So
I'm still slipping and sliding a little bit, so that's why I think I might drop the rear just a little down to 10.
Yeah.
Front to 12.
For sure, for sure. Cool. Well, let's get the heck out of here and go meet some friends. Made it to Devil's Den. It sucks because that is huge. Well, I guess you get to see it. Sam's gonna go up it. Ginormous. Just a little speck up there, really. Uh-oh. What happened? Blow a belt? Oh, there's our drone. Huh. Huh. We made it. We got some Can-Am people over here. We don't associate with them. Just kidding. We like Can-Am too. Oh. Well, I wonder what's going on. Yeah, we'll drive down there and find out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Popped his tire. Tempest is got to develop a rod knock. Mistress is overheating. It's been a great day, and all this happened just right quick. We were over there in the dunes.
20 minutes.
Yeah. Got the truck, the trailer. Gonna have Dustin pull them up and on there, and then they're gonna head back and get us, and us three are going to ride back to the dunes. They'll pick us back up at the dunes and we'll head back. They're gonna go drop those two cars off at the house, and then they'll come get us in the dunes. So I'm not sure if it's a wrist pin that came out yet or if it's a bearing on the rod. We're pretty sure it's either the big end of the rod or up at the wrist pin. We're not sure yet, but we're pretty sure that's where the noise is coming from. But yeah, so get those guys back on there. I'll strap down and whatnot, and then we'll all three ride back through the dunes, and they'll come pick us up. So what we're doing is we put it up there because we don't have an airlift, which is convenient, to what that does is suck all the air out of the system, and then you hook it back up with air and it pushes all the coolant in. We don't have that. So we are going to put it up here so that the nose obviously is like this, so that when we put the coolant in and it's running and it gets hot, does its whole circulation and shit, then the air is forced up to the top. So that way it makes bleeding the system a heck of a lot easier. We just did put a new thermostat in there. We got one from O'Reilly's, matched it up as best as we could to the current one. It actually fit pretty perfectly. Same temperature that it opens usually as the old one. These actually open halfway, or a quarter of the way at 193, halfway 195, and all the way at 205. So this one it had the same numbers on it, at least, as the old one. So we're hoping for the best. We're not super convinced that was a problem, but the other one looked pretty used, so we're trying this, and this is where we are so far. Also, Dustin put Tempest's rear paddles on. Now they're on Tempest. Rich is right there, and like you guys do know that has a rod knock, so that car is down for the count for the rest of the weekend. So he just switched paddles because his actually had a hole in it and it was losing pressure even with a patch kit in it. So he ended up just yanking the old ones off of Tempest, and he's going to use those and run those. And these are actually sand wedges, STIs. So we're going to try those. He left his front ones on. We'll see how those work.
Yeah.
You want to get that bottom hose out, and then you can get it off all the way.
I mean, it's going to have to come off to get repaired. So, you got a pair of pliers? Do we have
There
pliers?
she is. That is all the sparkly crap you've seen in your...
So I'm guessing the nut came off, and that's what shredded everything.
So what do you want to do? You want to rob it out of Tempest, or what do you want to do?
That's up to you.
I don't care.
I mean, she's coming back apart, right?
Yeah.
So,
Can I see that?
Look at this, that screw and then Beller.
Never have I ever.
So
Seen that
I
happen.
want to get all these hoses off.
We need to pull the cover off anyway.
Yeah, when you get the cover all the
You
way
could
off.
pull the top
Flathead.
hose and the bottom hose, and you should, and then this hose. I'll get you. Thanks, you pull this one, and this one. You should be able to move it out of the way for you.
Like the pliers.
Broken bolt.
Pliers right there. Oh, pliers right here. I mean, don't break it.
There is the other end of the bolt. You notice how it's all kind of shaved down.
That means there's nothing internal then.
Hopefully.
But it sounds
Good
like
stuff.
Sounds like you can get that housing out though. Because that shaft's broken. Here you go.
What are we doing?
Oh, we're just yanking my water pump unit out.
Oh wait, what car is it? Oh shoot, that's Tempest.
Oh shoot, baby.
What? She runs perfect. All it was a screw in the water pump. No, that's actually not true. So we did find out that Tempest, or that Mistress, as you know, has the bad water pump. So we are now, Sam is taking one for the team right here and sacrificing his water pump. Although he is getting a new water pump at the end of this, so that's good. Bought by Mark.
Yeah.
At least we found a really pretty much sort of inexpensive fix for Mistress.
Yeah.
And she'll be back on the sand either tonight or tomorrow, so that'll be good. We're headed to the dunes. Off to the dunes.
We got a rod.
They're riding they're riding back there. I'll be riding right here. Get in, because we're leaving. Good to go.
Did I go big or did I go big? Hell yeah, brother. I bottomed out so hard. I'm gonna do it again. We are getting some people to do some really dumb stuff, and it is awesome. He's just broke.
His upper radius has been.
He just broke. He doesn't even know it.
Dude.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 Tell me he's broke.
Yeah, he's broke, all right. Mark's car blew up. Okay, maybe not.
It is smelling like oil more and more.
Every time you jump, that's the zero gravity. Your oil's getting out of orifices in the top of the engine. Yeah, so we've been here for like, I'd say probably a couple hours.
Yeah.
Just sending it the whole time. This jump here was a mint, and then it got crappy thanks to sand, and then that jump over there, pretty mint, and now it sucks too. I'd like to say that we started this, and now you see people over there, or there was people up there, there was people over there, and
There was nobody here when we started.
yeah, there was nobody here. And through the events of us being here, we've had lots of people come and lots of people leave. Mark,
People sending it.
yeah,
That Can-Am freaking went big.
yeah, he went big
Give it a test run. He
over here, and when he landed like at an angle, and it broke his rear right or rear left radius, or didn't break it, but a rear left radius rod, bent it in an A form. All right, guys, we going somewhere?
It's hard to leave your own party.
You're not wrong, dude. This is the Imperial Party.
So at the party,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little too early for thunder.
Yeah, it's too early for thunder.
Good job.
We're at Thunder Mountain. Our lineup is from right there all the way to here. And sporting our M whips all the way across. Even, well, those guys aren't, but that is, and these are, and that is, and these are. Just sporting oh, is Mark changing colors again? No. Somebody else is changing. Who else is red? That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, the thing we found out is the only bad thing is so many people use the same app for M whips, and then that guy down there has MB whips, and it uses the same app. So just earlier, that guy changed his car color, and it changed Mark's car color too. So we had to help him out with the app to show him how to separate car to car. But yeah, so that's the only downfall to it. I wish the app would be different, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is Thunder at night, and I wish that usually this is just so packed you can't even get, it's a single file line to race, and what people do is they can't see it, but they line up down there. They line up down there, and then they race down this hill and then back up this This is actually a fairly big hill. Like those are razors side by side up there. It's too dark. I can't really zoom clear in there to show you guys, but yeah, that's crap. Anyway, so that's a fairly good sized hill. But yeah, it's actually awesome to hear it. They call it Thunder Mountain. This is where a bunch of the racing goes on. And it's pretty cool to sit here and watch. There's some fast cars here. Ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
But we're just chilling, having fun. She's cold. Did you get your lights fixed? How's Sam?
I'm good, dude. Just
doing
enjoying
good, brother?
watching some racing, brother.
He's I gotta give it to him. He's been an insanely good sport for having his car break down on day 2.
Yep.
Insanely good sport. I know it's hurting inside. It would be hurting me, but he's still out here trying to make the best of the trip.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta hang out with my boys.
He's doing really good. I'd be upset.
Yep. No, it sucks, but hey, you know what?
Live the life. This is what
happens.
happens.
You know, we ride them pretty hard. So,
you're not wrong.
I mean, that car has been through a lot.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
hey, you know, maybe it deserves a little downtime.
Right. Yeah, but we'll get that fixed up in no time, dude.
Yep.
Hopefully it's something simple. We'll also let you guys know what's going on with it when we do figure it out.
Yep. Really unsure right now. We got to tear it down. It's not worth starting, and something's wrong, and engine's got to come down. So, I'm not making any claims right now. I know it's probably one end of the rod or the other. That's about all I know.
That's about it, dude. That's about it. Runtime on that knock, it's been like probably a minute at most.
Yeah, maybe not even, because it was running perfectly all the way around Devils. Came back, and power cut. I didn't lift because of the noise. I lifted because it cut power. And then as soon as I fired it back up after I jumped out and looked at everything, it had a knock. So I was like, okay.
Something needs to happen.
Yeah, something's wrong. Let's get it out of here.
Yeah, you're like, I thought you blew a belt. We all thought you blew a belt or something because you got out and looked on the belt side. So
yeah,
we figured, oh, you blew a belt, you know. And then you sat there. And I was like, oh, I should probably go down there and see what's going on.
I was like, come look at me.
He gets and sits in his razor like,
yeah, this is not good.
This is not good, guys.
Yeah, come here. Come look at this.
You guys don't know, but we are at the furthest side of the dunes that you can be at that point. So
yep, we had to we had to break new ground for us.
Yeah.
Area we had never been.
For sure.
So
it's good to know that,
like 10 miles? Toted probably 10 miles?
Probably close to it.
8 or 10?
Yeah.
I don't think it was more than 10.
Definitely not.
But
we're right there in that range.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Better than what is it, like 20?
Yeah, back. Plus you got to dune yourself back. Not a fun time.
No, that would be terrible.
That would be so hard on the car pulling it.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
We'd have to have a chain.
Yeah, definitely. Been pretty fun so far. We leave tomorrow, unfortunately, which sucks. This is our last night here, but we'll be back on. We'll be back Labor Day. Yeah, this is Memorial, right? Yeah, Labor Day. We'll be back Labor Day to come back and enjoy the dunes. We're 11 hours away from this place, so it's not like we can just jump in on a weekend and come. And now that fuel has gone up significantly, it costs more to get here. So, but we'll be here in Labor Day. Hopefully you guys will be there too. Come and say hi to us. Sad that we have to leave, but we are indeed leaving. Looking sick going down the road though, not gonna lie. Looking sick. Well, we're loaded, ready to head home. All the guys here, we're gonna eat some McDonald's and make the long 11-hour trip home. I think we all had fun. I mean, Sam did as best as he possibly could.
I had fun. Don't get me wrong. This is an awesome place to go. Highly recommend it. For sure. No, I had fun. It's a bummer that we got something catastrophic going on, but you know, I still went out with you guys. Dunes are awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly, after the wind went away and it dried up, didn't rain.
Yep.
Man, the sand was awesome.
Fantastic.
So good.
It was great.
Yep.
Well, I mean, everybody's car ran great, exception of Tempest, unfortunately.
The blue one.
We will get that figured out and you guys will know shortly. But Aries ran great. Mistress actually ran pretty good other than the water pump issue that we had.
And now I have a check engine light that won't go off.
Yeah, it has an overboost code, so it's that'll be determined as well.
It's on its way out the door, going in a garbage can somewhere.
She's not the way out the door.
Yeah, like send stuff through the engine that shouldn't be there.
It's just an excuse to get better stuff.
Right? Yeah, for sure. yeah, so we're gonna be going. This will be the end of our video, guys. We had a blast making it, and I hope you guys stay tuned for more to come. So until next time, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
That's just weird. It's just weird.
It's not weird.
It's not in the moment.
In the moment.
Oh, I started recording. Oops. Say hello.
Hello. Hi.
Whoa, let's start over. Hold on, guys. Okay,
Whoa.
now we're coming in.
Edit that out.